Thank you for joining me for devotion. So all this week, we're talking about the old-fashioned home. Now, I promise you, you are not going to find any devotions like this one, okay? Because my ratings are going to start going down, okay? But I want to get back to the old-fashioned home. So we're going to have some fun with it, but I truly mean this. So look with me. Discipline your children. You have to discipline your children. Okay, I got to tell you, there's something so strange I'm watching. I think social media has a lot to do with this. So we have people that were getting away from discipline, really good, strong discipline, that especially boys need. Not all boys. Okay, so my boys, they all needed strong discipline, except my Mikey. He was the oldest. My Mikey, when he was born, he was a toddler, you could put him in a china shop, and I could say, now, don't touch anything, and he wouldn't. Okay, that's weird, okay? I'm telling you. But the other four were not like that, little beast. Okay, so I was casting demons out of them. Now, my daughter was an angel. She really was. Okay, but I'm just telling you here, some children need strong discipline, some don't. Whatever discipline works, it's good, but you have to discipline. But the weird thing that I'm seeing is the child is becoming the center of the home, and that is not good. Proverbs 13, verse 24. Whoever spares the rod hates his son. So I have ongoing people angry at me because I'll talk about paddling children, and they'll get really mad here, even at my church. That's not my church. That's not my leaders. That's the people who attend. Okay, so the leaders all stick together, okay, but sometimes child needs an old-fashioned spanking. Now, if you think that's wrong, I guess you're smarter than God. Okay? I don't think we're smarter than God. But he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. Okay, not disciplining your child at 5. It's going to show up at 15. This is for real. So when I see a 15-year-old child that's absolutely out of control, they didn't discipline him. I already know this. I already know. It won't be funny then. So be a parent. Don't be a friend. You don't want to be a friend to your parent. Stop wanting to be popular with your friends, with your kid and his friends. You be a parent. Love your child. Love them. Have fun. Play with them. Enjoy their fellowship. And I mean this. I loved it when my teenagers were teenagers because they were witty. They would get smart mouth. I was okay with that. I would let them go with so much. If nobody believes me, somebody who knew that I was really hard on discipline, they said, I saw a lot of your family videos. They were helping edit it. They said, I was shocked how you responded to your teenagers. And yeah, so I was really strong at things, but also I'd let things go. Okay, but I just enjoyed every stage. I really did. And it's so enjoyable, and it just, it's a delight to be a parent. Look here, Proverbs 22:15. Folly, okay, sinful behavior is bound up rebellion in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline drives it far from him. This is all for real. Look at 1 Corinthians 9:27. Okay, Paul writes this, but I discipline my body. Did you see that? Some people just don't like discipline. I say, you want to become, in your spirit, a lean, mean, self-observation machine. Okay, so not long ago, I was whining about something to me, not to somebody else. But it was in my brain, I wouldn't say it. That I knew I had to stop it. So I started looking in the mirror, and I go, you wimp. I did, yourself. What's the matter with you? Stop whining about that. You're stronger than that. Okay, I got rid of it real quick. Okay, because I was disciplining myself. And but look, Paul says here, he goes, and I keep it under control. A lot of men are good at keeping their bodies under control. Lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified. Meaning, he's supposed to set an example. That's really important. So listen, let's have an old-fashioned home. Discipline the children so they grow up to be really well-disciplined adults, because that's one of the secrets to success.